Welcome to the WHL show, episode 20. We got my good friend Guelory here, who's also going to be one of the guest speakers at the A to B conference. Guelory, you've invested quite a bit in personal development lately. What sparked that fire, that you wanted to get better, that you knew there was so much more out there for yourself and the people that you're impacting?
I've always wanted to help other people, and so the best way in which I feel like to help others is helping yourself, right? So you gotta invest in yourself first, which I felt as if I needed as a part so that I can be able to take myself to the next level in a manner where eventually I could fully have that impact. So those motives really is what sparked that drive behind me, to be able to dive in more into personal development.
I like it. So Guelory, what are some ways that you can add value to people?
You know, it's one thing when we say knowledge is power, right? But another is applying the knowledge from what we learn. And there's one thing one of my mentors has always said to me, which is, if you're not applying the knowledge you're learning, well, you're not growing enough to be able to add value, right? So I've always took that into account. Realistically speaking, it's through those forms of mentorships that I've received and being around other people that think bigger than me and taking all that knowledge and applying it back and being able to share it with other people.
There's some incredible things that you can do in your life, because the biggest thing I see is people limiting the things that they can do in life. But then we have people out here like you who are saying, no, you can build your own narrative.
Absolutely. You know, what I realize is that anyone really can build their own narrative. And really the idea behind building one's narrative is the ability for you to take ownership of your life in a way you can not only impact other people, but also be able to add value to others in a manner where you can fully take those experiences you've learned and just transform them in a way where you can truly allow them to change you. Because if for whatever reason, whatever limiting beliefs is holding you back for whatever you want to create in your life, well, you got to get at the root of it, right? So going back to what's happening, why is it that you're not making progress in this area? Well, are there limiting beliefs that are snapping you? I mean, everybody has limiting beliefs, but you have to challenge those limiting beliefs.
Stanford, what does it mean to you?
Stanford, you know, it really is the city that works. It's funny they say that as a tagline, but it is, because it's a growing city and there's so much happening in the city. You know, there's so many players, big players that a lot of people don't know that are out there. But a lot of the things I love about Stanford is the diversity. There's such a group of diverse folks around Stanford that people don't know. And I'm not just talking about ethnicity-wise. We're talking about class, we're talking about from culture, we're talking about just in general, because, you know, being close to New York and also just the neighborhood cities. And I think Stanford has a lot to offer.
Guelory, is there anything else that you'd like to say to the people watching this video?
With your upcoming event where I'll be able to speak at, you know, is to be able to promote that event in a manner where really people should be able to want to check it out as far as what's going to be out there. I think the knowledge that people will receive and the experience that people receive in meeting other like-minded individuals will be quite an experience. And so for me, as somebody who's been on this path of building their own narrative, I want to be able to share more of that, those experiences with other people. I want to be able to help others in that manner so that, you know, we can help them from A to B, right? So I think with your with your event, with your conference coming up, it'll be a great opportunity for others to do so and for others to connect, and for people to, you know, anybody that's watching, I invite them to be there as far as having the opportunity to connect either with me or Brandon and so many other people that's going to be there, because I think the opportunities are endless, just like we talked about.
Great guy right here. Make sure to follow him. And if you don't already, make sure to follow this channel. We're gonna have more and more content coming, especially as we get closer to the event. Thanks, Guelory.
Thank you, Brendan.